I'm back in the wood shop again to find some quiet and some privacy from the craziness and all of us being together in the house. And I just got done canceling all my um, appointments. On the calendar we had the dentist call and cancel, and the eye doctor call and cancel, and your kids' activities have been canceled, and some of you work's been canceled. Um, Church has been canceled. Everything is a put on hold for right now, and life itself seems to be canceled. And we find ourselves listening to the Word of God together today in Psalm 23, verse 1, where it says that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And that doesn't maybe sit well with us that, the Lord can be my shepherd, but I want stuff. I want normalcy. I want life back. I want to go places. I want to do things. I don't want to be cooped up and trapped in my house. And so we find ourselves pressured to react and respond in ways to the people in our lives and the circumstances that we're in, with difficulty and frustration and a lack of love or care or patience. And here God says, let me be your shepherd. Let me lead you to those things that really matter. Let me provide for you the things that you really want, which is that love for others, which is that care for those around you, which is that patience and discernment about the future and how we should operate and function and what we should put on the calendar. How are we going to get our lives back? And so we find ourselves here being encouraged to follow the shepherd's lead, to allow him to guide us. And when he leads us and when he guides us and we follow after him, it says you won't want. You will lack for nothing, that all that you really need will be granted to you. Jesus teaches this after he says, don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what you eat or what you will drink. But then he says, seek first his kingdom. Seek first his righteousness. And then what? All of these things that we want in our lives, all of these things, he says, will be added to you because they're found in his kingdom and his kingdom living. They're found in his righteousness and being the person that Jesus empowers us and enables us to be through his Spirit, to bear this fruit of love and joy and peace and patience and kindness and goodness. That we can't continue to try to make it through this endeavor of being in our homes and not having places to go and things to do and life kind of canceled. We have to find a new way of life, and we have to find that new way of life and that rhythm in him. And so if you lose your life, you'll find it. If you follow the shepherd and what he has for you, he will guide you, and that the Lord will be your shepherd, and you will not be in want, but he will supply in his own sufficiency all that you really are, all that you really need, and all that you really want to be. So follow the shepherd.